Good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, us in black.
I know. I thought, like, it's funny, right? That we just both are wearing black when we should be wearing red. But when I went to look, I only had one red shirt, and it just felt tight today, and I didn't feel like wearing it.
I guess I didn't even look. And when you work from home, you sometimes like the holidays just kind of like, I don't have little kids at home anymore. So like, yeah.
I know. It's bad. It's bad. I know. I can't wait to have like little kids around again so I can be excited about all the different holidays.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm excited about this topic. Facebook and Instagram are changing so fast. I'm so glad you're talking about Facebook flop to fabulous for interior designers. I would love to teach them some real solid, like we always do, techniques to get more engagement and update their Facebook pages. So what are we talking about today?
Well, we are talking about Facebook because what I am seeing when I work with the designers, Facebook's an afterthought. They're not really putting much energy and effort into Facebook, which with just a little bit more effort, you might see a little bit better results. If we don't put effort into something, if people are like, well, Facebook's dead, it's never going to work. It doesn't work for our business. Well, what I see us do, I'm guilty of doing it the same thing, is we post to Instagram and we just share that post to Facebook, and we're not optimizing it for Facebook. We're not removing the hashtags. We're not making sure that we're utilizing Facebook to its fullest. And so if we don't ever utilize it, it's not to the best of our ability, it's not going to give us the results that we could be getting that we want.
Well, because it's really easy just to use a system to post across all platforms and not change anything. So
right. Well, and that's one thing I do like about our scheduler that we offer is that you can customize it and you can remove the hashtags off of Facebook and you can customize it. Facebook makes it really easy to shout out and target or at other people and give other people credit, other businesses, much easier than some of the other platforms. So if you use a scheduler, but yeah, when we're on the fly and we're busy, and most of the time designers need to be on Instagram 100% because they have beautiful images they need to share. Right. However, Facebook is the third largest site visited besides Google and YouTube.
So see, I have been teaching, right? I've been teaching and you've been teaching, use Facebook because you can really get business from it. In the past, it's been kind of like if you're under 45 years old, it's more likely you're on Instagram. If you're over 45, you're on Facebook. Is that still true, Kim? Do you know?
Actually, the latest data shows between 34, I think it was 34 to 54.
On Facebook?
Yeah. Where did I just pulled up Facebook Insights this morning. I'll see if I can pull up real quick. 25 to 34 is the largest demographic on Facebook in 2023, and they continue to have high Instagram or high engagement rates.
Really?
Yeah.
25 to 34. 25 to 34 are active on Facebook now.
So people always say it's because I think people don't like Facebook. They get tired of it. Facebook's kind of like mom and dad. We're just sick of it, so we're whatever.
Right. Your mom and dad used it, so don't use it. It's
right.
Not cool, but people are starting to use
People are still using it. And it's really great if you're a designer in a local market because chances are, like locally, Facebook is definitely used. The Instagram is used. But we have a designer actually that I met through you, and I follow her Instagram. She's local. She's in one of your groups. Her Instagram's great. I found her. I had to go look to see if she was on Facebook this morning because I've never noticed if she was or not. And she does have a nice Facebook page, but I wasn't used to looking for her. And so I didn't even know she was a local designer because I wasn't aware of her Facebook page is what I'm trying to say. So locally, it's a great way to stand out. And there's a few things that we can show you how to get your name out even more in the local market using the Facebook page. Okay. So and another interesting fact is that over 74% of our website referrals are from Facebook. So
yours or this is a global study?
This is global. Globally, 74%, because Facebook makes it so easy to put links in there and that are clickable, where Instagram, people have to go to your bio to click in the link, where Facebook makes it super easy to share that.
Interesting.
So if you wouldn't mind sharing your Facebook page.
Sure. All right, let me bring it up.
So one of the key things to do that would probably take everybody maybe 15 minutes to do is making sure that their Facebook page is optimized. And we're talking about both the business page and the personal page.
Okay, so one of the things I teach, so hopefully mine passes. Hold on, let me get rid of the banner so we can see the full screen and and the frame. Okay.
Yes. So first of all, can you scroll down just a little bit so we can see your cover photo? Or scroll up, I mean. Yep. So it's really important to have a cover photo that identifies what you do as a business. So if interior designer, having a pretty image and even saying your business name on it if you want, or just having that business image. And then Nancy, if you click on your cover photo, do you see that we have a description written here? And so what we're doing is we have keywords. So people are searching interior design, profit, anything like that. Those keywords will help you be found. We put the link in there twice. So we're making it super easy. If people want to know more information, they can go ahead and click on that. So this is a thing that I see missed almost 95% of the time. And chances are if you go to my Facebook page, it's going to probably not be there right now too. If I was busy and I changed my cover photo and I missed
Listen, that's shoemaker without shoes. That's always the way.
Right.
But I guess my thought is always, and I can hear my clients, the interior designers who I coach in my Profit Insider program, like, do people click on the banner?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, because if they're trying to apply for my group and they click on it, at least it takes them somewhere. It doesn't go blank.
It's free real estate. So it's simple and it takes 2 seconds. Like it takes less than a minute to go in there and put your website and then change your banner out. There are some people when I'm doing audits, their banner is the same banner for the last 5 years.
Yeah,
like,
that's not good.
So change your banner out. I try to change mine out quarterly, or as recommend that doing that. The next thing down is if you go down to your intro, you can see where that edit bio is. You want to make sure that it has the keywords again in there. There's not very many characters that you could do. So the only thing that for you that we could change would, instead of I'm a business coach, you could put I'm an interior designer interior designer.
All right, let's do it live. I am an interior designer, business coach, speaker.
Right, and then save that. So because if someone's searching for you, again, we're using those keywords. And so interior designers say, I'm an interior designer serving the New York City area or Boston, Massachusetts area, so that people, we don't want it cute. We want it to be like more factual, like what are you doing and who are you serving? So that if someone comes there to your page, it's so super easy for them to see. You've done a great job of utilizing all the little links. So people below there, where they can find you on the different things. So if they want to find your Facebook or they want to, your Pinterest or check out your website, everything is right there. The other thing that people often miss is under your About section. It's right next to Post. If you go scroll up a little bit, and then the menu Post About section is if you go under Details About You. That's where people miss putting in those keywords. And so this is where you should have your description. A lot of times for the interior designers, we'll even use the same description we use on LinkedIn. Like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We want to say the same message or what's a lot on the homepage of your website, but making sure you use the keywords interior designer, your location, and then put a website so people can click.
So again, I didn't put here, I'm a supportive, direct, and motivated interior
right
design business coach. Okay. So,
right. Yep. And so that way, if someone's searching interior design business coach, you just increase your chances of being found.
Right. So a designer should be putting, New York interior designer or, Cincinnati interior designer, whatever their location is in all these descriptions.
Especially if they are location based. And then if they're virtual, put that on there also, because when I do or if I get a new consult, I'll go look to see like, oh, where are they from or who do they serve? And I have to search to find out what area they're serving. If I'm having to search to find out what area you're serving, you're losing people because you're not showing up when they're searching for an interior designer in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So those are kind of the big optimizations. Now, can you pull up your personal page quick?
Okay, say that again.
Do you know can you get to your personal page?
Yeah, I just lost your audio
Okay.
for a half a second. There it
Okay.
is. Oh, and I'm
And so
live. Look.
awesome.
We're live right now.
Right.
Okay.
And so if you look at your cover photo on your personal page, you did a great job branding yourself. Again, designers could put something pretty, a photo, you know, it's your personal page is kind of different. Sometimes you want your family up there, and sometimes if you're using it from a business mindset, you want to put like a image of a project or something.
Right.
But the important thing where people I see miss is where that intro is they won't even have that they're an interior designer. And
Hmm.
so you
We
have
here, you mean the nickname?
it, nope, underneath the where it says intro by your bio
Oh,
there, they
okay.
won't even have interior designer there.
Okay. And again, I don't have, it's so funny that I don't have this. Right?
Right. Because those are things we just over miss. And that's when things like when we do our audits, we're like super
Detailed.
detailed in there. And that was when I was looking at your stuff, I was like, oh, I think we need to do an audit for Nancy. Just because we get busy doing life and we get busy managing our clients that we're focusing on that day to day. We miss that overall arching that picture. So
Yeah, I think we make assumptions. Everyone knows what we do, and it's obvious, but then those little details, so people don't have to look for it. Put it in
right.
their face.
Right, right. And then the other thing that you're doing really well is that you have a link to your Facebook page and you have link to your websites. And so if you click
Hmm.
on business coach and body language trainer at Nancy, that will link right over to your business page.
Hmm.
You will not, 50% of the people I come across that own their own business don't have their business page linked to their personal page.
It's so interesting to me. You are your brand, you are your business, you are an entrepreneur, and it's really important for you to do these things so people, can watch. Somebody's asking if they can rewatch later. So I just want to answer that. Yes, on my YouTube channel, Nancy Ganzakoffer, Interior Design Business Coach, on YouTube, all of these videos sit, plus they stay on Facebook in the Interior Design Business Forum and on my Nancy Ganzakoffer Business Coach Facebook page. So you can watch there. And we're actually reposting it on Instagram on the wall about, a couple hours from now. So yes, you can watch it. So if you have to run, I get it. You're
Right,
welcome to
right.
come
We
here.
get that. So those are some ways to just go ahead and optimize your platform itself, your presence, so people can have that brand consistency. Because
Yes.
really, when we use Facebook, we want to think about what are our goals for using it. And one of the biggest goals is that brand awareness.
Yes. I literally am just going in while you're talking and everyone's
Yep.
watching me, then I can change a couple other things, but I'll do it after. Interior design business coach. I'm wondering if I can fit it here, like if I missed that. So there's where people put interior designer or kitchen and bath designer. This is called nickname, and you can adjust that in your personal profile.
Correct, correct. And so you want to use interior designer um, anywhere that you can, and not say designer, because then I don't know if you're a graphic designer, landscape designer, or whatever. So using interior designer. So those are some things to optimize your platform.
Okay.
And then how to practically use it is that when you're posting, Facebook does not like you to necessarily use your personal page to do a lot of business promotion because
Mm-hmm.
it's social. They want you to do that. So our rule of thumb is one out of every 4 posts that you post on your business page. Like your personal page could have 1 business post out of every 4 other posts. And then on the business page, we flip it. So you should do maybe 4 business posts and then 1 personal post, or 3 business posts and then something about me or behind the scenes to kind of
Okay.
build your personality into that to that brand.
Gotcha.
Um, anytime that you're on your business page and you're collaborating with somebody, or you went for coffee at a coffee shop if you can, or anytime you have an ability to tag somebody, that is huge in Facebook, is tagging
Yeah.
other business pages.
Oh,
Um, I forgot to show, you can also in your feed on your business page,
I can go back. Hold on. I'll
you
go
can
back.
one area that I see as a missed opportunity is you can interact with other business pages on behalf of your business page. And so then you get your brand out there further.
It's interesting. I used to do that all the time.
And now Facebook made it really easy. Before they didn't. So are you on
So
your
like,
business?
how would I do it if I wanted to tag you in a post?
Okay, so go ahead Well, if you wanted to tag me, then you would just put at.
So right now, if I want to say Kim and I are live, I could put at
Fresh. Well, you can do. Yep. You're not able to tag individual people.
When you're on your business Facebook page and you want to make a post, you can tag other businesses. You cannot tag personal people.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
And then
so this is what I'm going to do. Teaching me so much on our live, right? So if I hit post, then you're automatically going to get a tag.
I will get tagged. Yep. And then I can share that. Yep. Or I can prove it. Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. And then if you go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Click on your picture and your name in the upper left column there. Click on that. Yep.
Doesn't click.
Doesn't go anywhere.
No.
Let me see. How do I get there? I was there earlier and I need to. How about click on the blue circle in the upper? Yes. So this is your business page feed now. So they've made it really easy for you to interact with the other businesses. So if you just scroll down, then when you comment,
oh, so a design is one of the places I probably follow as a business.
Right. Yep.
I tell you, years ago, many moons ago, I did use my business Facebook page to like other businesses and interact with them through this page. I don't do it as much anymore.
Yes, Facebook now made it. Before it used to be buried, it was hard to do, but now it's super easy to go ahead. And what happens, especially if you're in a local market, you can go ahead, your business page name shows, and so you just get a little bit more visibility.
So when I like it, now it's as my business, not as my personal.
Correct. Yes.
And I changed that up here on the top right, which, oh, let me get rid of that again. Hold on. Banner so people can see. Oh, wait, wrong one. Hold on. Comments. Brand. Okay, so up here is how I switch from my personal to my business.
Correct. Yes. And you're a good one too, because you're a personal brand. Using different images on each of the profiles so you know which one you're in is a key, because I'll have some that will use the same, and it's really hard to know, like, oh, am I my personal or my business? So using a different profile picture for both of those.
Yes.
So I like people to know that they can go in, especially if you're like a little bit slower and you just want to get your brand name out there. This is a perfect way to do that.
And if you're a local business, then you can go and find the local businesses that have Facebook businesses the business pages, and you can then go comment and tag them if you're talking about them from your business page.
Correct. And then if you have a local chamber of commerce or business development groups, following them, then you can see who's got the ribbon cuttings, and then you can comment. You can follow realtors if you like to work with them.
This is so good, Kim. This is so good.
So there's lots of ways that you can get your name out there without, an investment of a little bit of time to do that.
Gotcha.
So one of the key things is making sure you know what your goals are. Why are you on Facebook, and what is your primary goal? One question I get asked is, when should I post? Facebook has analytics. You can look at the analytics to see. Otherwise, do A/B testing yourself just to see. Just because Facebook says that 9:00 on Monday nights is the best time that your people are online, well, I can guarantee that 90% of the clients that we work with, it says the same thing. So if we're all posting at 9:00 on Monday night, we're all competing against each other. So
explain A/B testing to everyone who doesn't understand what that means.
So A/B testing is just testing. So today, do a post at noon, and then next week do a post on Wednesday at 5:00, and see if you notice any differences, or do a Friday night post at 7:00. We find locally Saturday mornings between 7 and 8:30 is great if your target is moms, because a lot of the moms are at soccer practice, hockey practice, basketball.
They're all on their phones.
They're on their phones, wasting a little time while they're catching up with everything while their kids are at practice. So thinking about when your audience might be on, and then just test it just to see what works best for you.
Okay. And I want to mention, if you're using a scheduler like you have for all your Get It Done Club members, which are also my Profit Inside Academy people who get put into your Get It Done Club, they can A/B test very easily. They don't have to think, oh my God, at 12 o'clock tomorrow I have to post, or at 2 o'clock. They schedule it on the scheduler and it goes out, and then later you can look at
Right.
the
And the scheduler, for somehow between with their system, they know what is kind of the best time. And so they automatically, if you just do it a certain way, they'll just automatically put it in the time. And it's interesting because each designer or each person that we work with, brand in the or in that platform, will have different times that so it is based on their audience per se. But don't get hung up on the time. Consistency is better than not doing anything at all. All platforms, is know what type of content you want to post and have a calendar, have a content scheduling plan that you know what you're going to be doing. And then mix it up. Mix what content that you have. Maybe you want an article. Facebook makes it really easy to share an industry article or a blog post that you wrote. See what kind of engagement you get with your audience, or do they do better with a funny meme on Friday, or how do they do with engagement questions? Chances are you're not going to get a lot of people to engage unless it's something simple like the Super Bowl happened and here is the score. Give us the score and we'll give you, a gift card or something like that type thing.
Somebody's asking what's the name of the scheduler. So you guys use Cloud Campaign, but there's also Later and other ones that are out
there. Yep. If you use the scheduler, you just want to make sure that they customize per brand, per platform. So we had a discussion earlier about when you post to Instagram, there's all your hashtags and stuff. Well, hashtags on Facebook aren't utilized like they are on Instagram. And sometimes it can look a little bit spammy or messy. And so we tend not to use hashtags on Facebook. Once in a while, if I might, like your Profit Insiders group, if I'm doing a promo, I maybe would do that just to highlight it. But as a habit, I don't. So when we post for our clients through the scheduler, we remove the hashtags off of Facebook and we just have them going to Instagram. So it makes it a little bit cleaner. Sometimes it can look a little bit, if you had like 30 hashtags, it just looks a little bit lazier. Like you're not as invested in your audience on Facebook when you carry everything over from Instagram.
Yeah, you're just sort of throwing it out there and seeing what sticks as opposed to planning it properly.
Right. And using those analytics to make sure that you're hitting the right audience. Facebook makes it really, you can schedule right into the Facebook platform now. Meta has it so nice that you can go in there and you can schedule your post. So they've really made it to want you to use it. One caution is be careful if you do use links like for sending people to your website. See if that impacts your reach at all, because sometimes it can. Facebook wants you to stay on the platform the most you can. So sometimes it's like, visit my website. We won't put the actual link in there. We'll just say, visit my website. And if they want to, they'll go to your page and they'll click on the website.
Yeah. And again, someone's saying, wow, it keeps changing. First it was hashtags on Facebook. Now, no, add your website link, ? Add your website link, but put it where we showed you at the beginning of the stream. So if you haven't watched, go back and look.
Right.
Where we told you to put
and you wanted don't every post shouldn't have, mix up your post and see what works well and who's getting the most reach, and then try to replicate that the best you can. Videos do really well. One thing is that if you do video, they like it to be native. So if you, for you, when you had YouTube videos, we always tried to download the video first and then upload it to Facebook, because they like that native video versus doing a YouTube link. So if you have videos, go ahead and upload them. Okay. Just make sure that you post with intent. That would probably be the post with intent, and then consistency, and then that engagement. And then, making sure that you use this all good practices, like the call to action, like what do you want someone to do with that post that you're posting? What response?
I think that's the thing that people miss the most. They just push out a post. Oh, it looks good. It looks interesting. It looks, fun. They put it out there, but they never told somebody what they want to do from that information. Like, after you read this, I'd love it if you hop over to this page, or please click this link and give them something to do.
Yeah. Or do you love this? Do you love this kitchen? Please share it. It makes Facebook makes it so easy to share that kitchen. Like you can share it so much easier. I mean, we can share the stories on Instagram, but this one we can share right into our personal feeds.
Right. So I want to say, if anyone loves this video and you're watching on any place that it can be shared, share it.
Right.
Which is my Facebook business page, would be where they can share from.
Correct.
Posting strategically, our Facebook user is saying, exactly. Don't just I always say this, throwing spaghetti on the wall. You and I used to talk about this. This is how social media started. Everyone's just trying to figure it
Right.
out. But now, if you have a social media company keeping track of all the changes, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, and all the
Right.
other platforms are making, it makes it a lot easier to keep up on it because you have someone telling you.
Right. And so, yeah, and when you're posting, and people ask also, like, should we do Facebook ads? Well, Facebook ads are great. If you had a beautiful project that you did, or you were highlighted in a featured magazine locally, boosting that or doing a small dollar amount Facebook ad, but again, do it with intent and know why you're doing it.
Okay.
Yep. And you're going to see less engagement on your business page than your personal page.
I know I teach everybody that your personal page is usually valuable. Just don't use it to straight promo, but talk about your business,
Right.
talk about your sourcing, talk about your trips to conferences or design centers or local high-end stores while you're picking product. Use your personal Facebook page as a kicking off point to educate people what you do every day, because those are the people who are seeing your friends on your personal page are going to see more than the followers on your business page.
Correct. And that's how you build that know, like, and trust. But your business page is still like your yellow pages. You still need it, and it still provides value, even if people aren't engaging with it.
Got it. All right. Anything else? You gave a lot of tips today. Anyone who came on after, please go back and watch from scratch or hop over and follow me on YouTube. I just shared business posts for my business page. Somebody said,
Good.
awesome. Okay. So yeah, these are great learning tools, these videos, these mini tips that can make a really big difference as to whether you're found as an interior designer. So like, why wouldn't you do it if you have a couple of minutes?
Right. It's not, for the investment of time and just optimizing and being more intentional, you can really see a good ROI.
Excellent. All right, Kim, tell everyone how to find you and what you can do for them. I love your Get It Done Club as an entry point into getting help with social media management. Explain the Get It Done Club.
So Get It Done Club is kind of like having a social media manager, strategist in your back pocket. So we meet up to 4 times a week. You can come on anytime you want. And we basically help you strategize. We help you develop any marketing ideas that you want. The other day we did a rotating banner. Someone was going to be at a conference and they needed a rotating banner. We help with Canva. We help with how to do the blogging. Anything that you need on your online marketing, we're there to help provide assistance and direction. And some people come in just as accountability, making sure that they have someone they're accountable to, that they show up and get their marketing done every week. Or some need help, like, I don't know what to post. And then we strategize on how to post, or we'll help design graphics. So it's kind of all mix of stuff, but it's fun just to have other colleagues get together. Now, yesterday I only had one person show. So we had a whole hour on one-to-one coaching on social media.
It's amazing. That has happened quite a few times to my Profit Insider Academy students. They came into a session and they're like, oh my God, I was the only one. And Kim was able to like really help me rebrand everything and strategize for the next month or two. And I'm always like, yay.
Yep. So, or we help you know what platforms to be on, or if you've never been on LinkedIn and we want to focus on LinkedIn this week. So we kind of go wherever you want to go and try to be your support person.
Perfect. All right. Perfect timing. My dog is yapping in the background. Can you hear her?
I can't hear her.
You can?
Yes. Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, she's loud. So, all right, everyone, go check out freshimpactsocialmedia.com above Kim's head there. And really look into the Get It Done Club, or if you just want to have your social media managed, Kim's agency does that as well. So it's not just the Get It Done Club. It's everything from learning to them doing it for you and everything in between. So
yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Kim. Thanks for letting me share about Facebook.
All right. See you next time. Bye, everyone.